Trail Days is probably the biggest gathering in the AT community. And this year was my first after my big hike. The more I think about it, the more there's two sides to this event. First, the most obvious. Vendors, giveaways, food for sale.
What'd you get?
I got a Dr. Enough.
Things to walk around and see.
That's Bounce is here.
Oh, nice.
Bounce and her boyfriend.
Thank you very much, Lauren.
Speakers.
So yeah, like you mentioned, this is going to be a talk about the Calendar Year Triple Crown Plus with a little addition of the Arizona Trail at the end. The Calendar Year Triple Crown, before I took off to attempt it in 2021, 10 other people had ever done it, which might not sound like a lot of people, but when I was doing my research to find out if I wanted to do it, that sounded like a lot. Because wow, 10 other people did it, so it's not impossible.
Hi everybody, I'm Tara. This is Sarah. Candy Mama. And Gazelle. Yeah. So we're going to just share about our thru-hiking experience, kind of how we got into FKTs and that whole realm and ultra trail races. And then at the end, we're going to take some pictures, or not pictures. I'm watching everyone take pictures. We can take pictures too, that's fine, but take questions.
And the other side of Trail Days mainly takes place in Tent City. There's a baseball field full of tents, far as the eye can see, of hikers past and present, and those that like to hang out with them. If you walk into the woods by the field, there's even more people camping out, some of whom bring elaborate decorations. Sometimes groups, whether they're religious or just want to be generous and cool, will give out free food.
I think we're ready.
Must be good if they're waiting in the rain.
And the woods is also where the party's at every night. There's drums, plenty of campfires, even in the rain. On both sides of the event, though, I kept running into folks I hiked with last year. Since everyone goes at different paces and finishes at different times, you never know when's the last time you're going to see someone. This was our opportunity to congratulate each other on finishing the trail and compare notes on our assimilation back into normal society. We weren't in the thick of it anymore. The spotlight is now on this year's class of hikers.
It's been incredibly varied. It was brilliant on some days. I'm pretty terrible on others, of course. So through Virginia, I had my most varied experience for sure, because the first week or so through Virginia was 90-degree heat on many days, and having to push through that, and then after that it was all rain. It's something to deal with, but I'm happy with how I'm dealing with it.
I've met nothing but great people on trail, and there's days, mornings usually, where I just don't want to hike, I don't want to move, and then every single night I meet people, and I'm every single night so happy I haven't quit. I don't plan on it, but I also don't want to be too attached to getting to Katahdin. It's just, if I get there and God wants me there, then I'll get there, and if I get off sooner, then, well, I can't complain. I've had nothing but a great experience this entire time, and it's everyone around just supportive of one another. I couldn't have asked for a better trip so far.
So this is our classes, the AT 2024 hiking class. This is our item that some madman chose to be our item to carry all the way from Springer Mountain in Georgia all the way to the summit of Mount Katahdin up in Maine. And it just gets passed from person to person. It has its own little backpack with a logbook in it for everyone that carries it. My good friend Harmonica here carried it himself. How many miles you do? Like 300?
25. Carried it for 25 miles from Boots Off, yeah.
It has had an awesome experience here getting carried around Trail Days.
It's good.
Would you be mad if I asked for another?
I'll absolutely take a lemon.
He's hiking this year, he definitely needs another.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Our hands like this. Am I the gent or am I the... You're the gent. Should I... So, is this partner dance? It is. Okay. So...
It's Saturday morning. I'm making coffee and watching it rain. It's gonna be another day of seeing old friends, meeting new people that are part of the Beer and Beautiful Places community, and I'm just so happy. This is the first time in a while I remember waking up and being so excited for the day. It was a day worth getting excited for, but it was also the rainiest one yet.
I'm Dose and Trotter.
Hi! Class of 2023! Ping pong champion right here! Yeah! The highlight of the weekend, in my opinion, happened Saturday afternoon, the hiker parade. Hikers sort themselves by year, then walk down the main street of Damascus. It's exciting, it's a moment of pride, and the parade goers squirt you with water guns, 'cause smelly hikers need a shower. Then Odie, the creator of the Hiker Yearbook, gave an inspiring pep talk from on top of the caboose.
A crown was placed on your head.
Yeah.
I pray
You can tell him
that you lead with the grace of leave no trace. I pray that you rule with the authority to enforce in-town hiker etiquette. Because I tell you, if a hiker is disrespecting this trail or a trail town, that hiker is disrespecting the crown.
Eventually, the crowd splits up and we go back to enjoying trail days in small groups.
I'm sorry, I was in traffic so much.
I swear to God, somebody said to us that McCracken was the mayor of somewhere.
I sat down with a few friends from last year and asked how the weekend went for them.
Oh my God, it's like coming home. I've missed it so much. Today it rained, it downpoured. It's been raining and downpouring since I've been back, and no other feeling has truly gotten to me so deeply as standing on the AT again in pouring rain, being wet and miserable, and going, I'm home.
Aww.
It was nice coming back. It's sort of like a family reunion, and all these people that you had these shared experiences on the trail, and being able to, oh, you remember this? Oh, do you remember that? And so that was neat to see them. And it's just nice to be back in this hiker environment, because we have such a special bond that we have gone through. We have, I mean, you hate to say suffer, but you know, every single day you did the same, you know, you did it, and we completed it. And so it's because of that, I think, that I don't care if you did it 20 years ago or you're doing it this year. When you say you thru-hike the AT, you know what you know what they're talking about and what you shared together.
Like if you revisit a college, I would say, or I don't know, somewhere where you felt like you were going into something with no information at all, and now you have a vast full of information. And just revisiting the place and seeing what you used to see but with new information is almost therapeutic, and I really like that.
It's a lot of fun. In some ways it feels like coming home, because you go out, you spend all this time out here, and it's like a whole different way of life, and you get used to it and it becomes your day-to-day life, and then you go back to normal, and you go back to being able to be out of the rain whenever you want to be out of the rain, and but also so there's a lot of conveniences that are nice to leave the trail for, but people in normal life don't usually understand what the trail meant and why it was important. They know it was important, but they don't know why. So it's fun to come back and to see the people that you hiked with.
It's pretty unique. It's pretty special to be back. Last year was pretty cool, because like when we went through here last year, we were part of the class that was out hiking. And this year, it's really cool to be back, because like you get to see some of the same faces that you have this shared struggle with. And it's really cool reconnecting with those folks, because like you don't even have to say anything. Like you see this person that you knew, that you spent a lot of time with out on trail, and it just feels right. It just feels like home out here.
I came to Trail Days this year expecting to feel a little bit like a has-been. Since 2024 vloggers started posting their videos from day one, it had been apparent that our turn to be cheered on had come and gone. Which, of course, that's how things go. But it was still a bummer that awesome chapter in my life had come to a close. But between the bond formed by struggle and the unique aspects of life on trail, this weekend reminded me that the next beautiful chapter was already open. Sunday was the only day we got some sun, making our goodbyes a little brighter.
3, 2, 1.
Sunday morning is always sad, leaving Trail Days. This time last year we were trying to get a hitch back to Woods Hole Hostel, and this year we're driving ourselves back to the apartment we share now, so that's crazy to see how far me and Smoke have come in our relationship. Another really wonderful part of the weekend has been meeting people that said they watch my videos. In my day-to-day life, right, I make goals for myself. I either meet them or I don't. Sometimes it can be a little bummer when I don't, do something that I want to do, but meeting people that have like face to face said like, you helped me, I want to go to that rope swing you were talking about. That's just so cool. And thank you so much if you were one of the people I met this year, and to everyone that watches my videos, thank you all so much for being here. People kept asking, so what's next? And the road trip I'm going on this summer out west, gonna do a few smaller hikes, hopefully rim to rim in the Grand Canyon, although it might be too hot. Wonderland Trail, although I don't know about the permits getting there, it sounds hard. But I have so many ideas of future videos to go on. It's revived my soul, you all. It truly has to be here. Thank you for watching. See you next week.